Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name's Katie and I'm the Organic Esthetician. So I've gotten quite a few requests to do an eye and a lip and mouth tutorial using the NuFace Microcurrent device. So this video is going to be first the eye and then the lip. Something to note, I am doing my whole tutorial with just the original attachment for the NuFace Trinity device. I'm not using the two-pronged L attachment that you can get and that they market for eye and lip area. If you have the L attachment, feel free to copy all of the movements that I'm doing in my tutorial with your attachment. If you don't have the L attachment, you're good. You save some money. You can do all of it just with this guy here. Let's just jump right in. All right, so I cleansed my face in this shower, and then I used my favorite Lucerne Laboratories La Defense micellar water. It's like a cleanser, toner, exfoliant in one. It's one of my favorite products ever. So I used that on my skin when I got out. And then I am a little pink because I used my ultrasonic skin scrubber just to do a couple little extractions where I was feeling like I was getting a little buildup. So I apologize if I come out a little pink on camera. What are you gonna do? So clean face is what you're gonna start with. We're gonna do eye and lip today. I'm gonna start with the eye. A couple things to note. I'm going to do both of these tutorials just with the original NuFace Trinity attachment. So I'm not going to use the pronged L attachment. I find that I can do everything the L does just with these, and it saved me some money not having to buy another attachment. If you have the L, do everything that I show you just with the L, but be mindful about pressure. The thing that I find with the L attachment is that it's very easy to indent the skin when you're using it, and it's the last thing you want when you're doing an anti-aging treatment is to leave any sort of marks on the skin when you're done. So, clean skin, we're gonna prep it. As you know, I prefer using organic aloe vera or colloidal silver gel. I'm out of my silver, so I'm gonna use aloe. Ultimately, you just want a oil-free conductivity gel. Yes, water is a conductor. I don't find it very beneficial to use with the NuFace device. I think it's great if you want to rehydrate your gel with water or with an oil-free toner, but water on its own doesn't give enough slip, and I find that you're gonna get a lot of drag and pulling up the skin. So I'm going to apply it all over the brow area. You're gonna wanna coat all of your brow hairs with the gel. I don't know if any of you have experienced some of the kind of bitey sensation, zippy, feels like you're getting electrocuted sensation that can happen with the NuFace. That's because the electrodes or whatever, the balls at the end of the NuFace touch skin that didn't have conductivity on it or touched hair. Both of those things will cause that sensation. So to prevent that, we're gonna coat all of our brow hairs with gel. And not so goopy that it's gonna get in your eye, but enough that you have a solid layer all over your skin. We'll do a little in the middle there too. Okay. Now we're gonna turn the NuFace device on. And I always have mine set up to the highest setting. Do whatever works for you. I prefer to go all in if I'm gonna do this. So the first movements that I like to do are holds right at the brow. So it's kind of past it a little bit toward the tail, and then one ball is touching at the arch. You're always going to want to make sure that both balls are touching the skin, and you're going to want to do about 3 holds per section. And then I'm going to move it so that we're going to the front of the brow, in a slightly upward lifting motion. And you can be touching the brow hairs here and not get any sensation. We're going to do one more hold. So those are my two favorite areas to use under the brow. We're doing balls here and here. You can then do it above in a lifting hold movement. Can you see? And now we're just lifting that same muscle, but from above the brow. And so 3 beeps is 15 seconds, and that's usually about the maximum time that I spend per area. I also lose count when I talk and do this at the same time. And then we're holding it and we're doing light lift up. I don't have enough conductivity gel on this side, and I'm starting to feel it. All right, last one. Okay, next we're gonna do under the eye. You can do holds, same. And when I hold, I kind of do a little lifting this way, up and out, which is where you want the muscle to kind of mimic the movement. And then you're gonna go right underneath the eye here. Hold on one second. I need more gel. This nose bone can get pretty active, so be aware of that. All right, so we're gonna hold it just underneath the eye, again for 3 beeps. And then the last movement that we're gonna do is a glide. All right, is a glide from the outside in. So from out, in. And now, don't be alarmed if you get a little bit of like a muscle spasm. Sometimes my eye area gets a little twitchy when I do the NuFace. That's totally normal. You can actually see the current activate the muscle, and it goes, and then it'll stop, and then it'll go again. So here, that's one side. You can get a little bit of a lift here. And then you're gonna always want to duplicate what you did on one side on the other. I'm only gonna do one side during this video just to show you. The other thing that I like to do when I'm doing my eye area is doing the forehead, especially right through the middle here where you might get some 11 lines. The same thing, you can either do a rolling upward motion or a hold. And then I'll just show you the forehead too since we're here. Okay. So I like doing holds here at the base of both eyebrows. Do you see? And lift up. And then I also like doing straight up. So a slow drag to the hairline from right where we just held it. And now your pressure is firm, but not so firm that it hurts. You just want solid contact as you move the device upward. Now you can do those drags all the way up your forehead, working your way inside out. There I can feel it kind of activating hairs in my head. So all of that sensation is normal. And we'll do 3 passes. So 3 is your lucky number when you're using the NuFace device. That's how many passes you want to do or holds per section you want. One more time. And so it's just a slow drag up. And it's nice kind of lift and hold. All right, and so that's one side. I've been doing my NuFace device almost every day this week. So you don't see a huge drastic difference. If it's your first time using a device, it's gonna look like your whole face is lopsided because this side that you just did is gonna be so lifted and amazing, and your other side's gonna look really sad. And it's gonna make you wanna do both. So the other thing that you can do for the eye area is pop off your head attachment, and you're gonna add on the wrinkle eraser LED attachment. So you hold the button down, just pop it back in. Now this is LED light. Make sure you hop over to my other video after this and watch my tutorial on how to use the wrinkle eraser for the NuFace Trinity, and I'll talk quite a bit about the benefits of using LED light. But briefly, microcurrent activates the muscle, lifting and tightening it. LED affects the skin, plumping it, reducing inflammation, but also minimizing wrinkle depth. And so that's the other way you can use this treatment. So I'm gonna turn it on, it's gonna be quite bright. And I'm going to close my one eye and do this. And I'm just gonna hold it flush right here where I get some smile lines. And whereas the microcurrent portion of the NuFace beeps every 5 seconds, the LED light beeps every 3 minutes. And that's what you're gonna wanna do, a 3-minute hold under the eye. And you can also do it on your forehead, which I love. And that is my NuFace eye tutorial. Hope that was helpful. All right, and now for our lip and mouth treatment. So we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna apply our gel. We're gonna do it underneath and above, all around your lip, and I want you to get up here into your nasolabial fold as well. A thick, but not like heaping amount of conductivity. All right, we're going to turn on our device. I turn mine all the way up, put it the setting that you feel comfortable with. You're gonna hold it from the outside to the inside of the lip, giving it a firm lift. And you're gonna hold it for 3 beeps. Now again, if you have the L attachment, do the exact same thing with the L. Now we're gonna do it on the other side. I find that around the mouth area, you can definitely get a sensation or like a taste. It's kind of metallic. Don't be alarmed, that's normal, it's something that happens. So we did the top, now we're gonna do the bottom, underneath the lip. Outer corner to center, both balls touching, lifting up slightly. Starting to taste it a little bit. All right, we're gonna do it on the other side, same thing. Kind of lifting up as we hold it. Is that 3? Let's see, that's 3. Okay, and then the last one we're gonna do is right here, nasolabial. You're just kind of put it right on the line and do a little lift this way. So you hold it kind of pushing that side of your face up. You can get a little snarl on your lip, and that's helpful too, just to kind of lift this area. We're gonna do it on the other side. Make sure that everywhere you're putting the balls has conductivity gel on it. Again, kind of a little bit of a snarl, a little Elvis move. And one more beat. Super easy to do, right? Again, with the L attachment, you can just do these little holds here with the L, and you're just gonna do slightly lift up, kind of go this way, kind of go that way. Again, I feel like, especially down here, when you're doing these holds, you might get a little bit of indentation from the prongs. So just be aware of it. It's not the worst thing in the world. I just don't like doing it in treatment. Okay, and now just like the eye, I'm gonna show you how to do the Trinity wrinkle remover for the mouth. So I'm gonna switch the heads, and I'm putting my attachment on. And so for this, I like to go flush on the lip. So I have the attachment go over both lips, and I have it do this upper lip area too. So this is really great if you have any of these fine lip lines, these kind of vertical lines that intersect your lip line. And that can be from smoking, it can be from drinking out of straws, can really cause that. These guys, maybe you were a really aggressive basketball player in high school and you knocked all your teeth in and have scars on your lip, like somebody I know. This is a really nice way to address this whole area. And so you're just gonna turn it on, and you're gonna hold it flush. And same thing as with the eye area, one treatment cycle with the LED light is 3 minutes. And so I really love doing that when I'm watching TV, or if I'm like flipping through Instagram. I'm always just using something on my face. All right, and that was my eye and lip tutorial. There's one thing that I didn't address that I want to do quickly now, and that is any sort of line that you would get from the corner of your mouth down toward the jawline. And this is something that happens as we get older. There are 3 ways that you can address such lines. One is doing a lift and hold right over the line, lifting up and slightly above the line. You're gonna do 3 beeps that way. Then the next movement is from the line, pulling out towards the corner of your jaw and your hairline. 3 pulls that way. So from the line up and out, kind of lifting this whole area because it can kind of hang almost. And then the third thing you're gonna do is with your LED attachment, and you're gonna hold it flush on the line itself, and that's gonna help diminish wrinkle depth. All 3 things can be duplicated for a deeper nasolabial hold. I know we did that kind of Elvis snarl move where we just did a lift and hold. You can do the LED attachment right there as well. And then when I do my full face demonstration, I go from that line out towards the edge of my cheekbone. And so I think that covers all of the eye and lip area. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you hop over and check out my other videos after this. I've done quite a few now for the NuFace, but in addition to a full face tutorial, an eye and lip, I also have a neck demonstration on how to use the NuFace on your neck. And I have a new video that is all of the answers to the most common questions that I get about the NuFace device. So I want to thank you all for watching. the last 3 videos that I've done are specifically because you guys have requested them, and I love that so much. So if there are videos you would like to see in the future, please make sure that you leave your requests in the comments below. I answer and read all of your comments, as long as you're nice. If you're gonna be mean about my eyebrows, I'm probably not gonna respond to you. But if it's even constructive criticism, I love getting feedback, and I love hearing your questions and answering them and just being helpful in general. So please make sure that you follow and subscribe here. And then you can also find me at the _organic_esthetician. I'll put that down below on Instagram. And I post there almost every day, and I have some unique content just to that platform. And then I'm also have a website, theorganicesthetician.com, and I do blog posts occasionally there as well. So again, thank you so much, and stay tuned for my other NuFace videos. See you soon.